Hello and a warm welcome to the Federal. I'm Neelu Vyas. Bihar Chief Minister Nitish Kumar yesterday said that there is no question of aligning with BJP. And if I quote Nitish Kumar exactly, he said that he will accept death but will not join BJP. Now, should one believe Nitish Kumar? And why I'm saying this is because of the fact that in 2014, Nitish Kumar made a similar statement against RJD. Inside Vidhan Sabha, he said that there, under no circumstances can he go back to the RJD. So now when Nitish Kumar makes a similar statement, is this political posturing? What is the larger idea, or is it just another survival instinct of the Bihar Chief Minister? I'm joined by a special panel. I'm joined by Amarnath Tiwari, who is assistant editor from The Hindu. I'm also joined by Kumar Mishra, who is a former Times of India journalist. Thank you so much, both of you, for joining on the Federal. And let me begin by Amarnath Tiwari. Mr. Tiwari, how do you really read Nitish Kumar's statement when he says that he will accept death, but he will not join BJP?
Yeah, Nilu, hi. There is one minor correction, Nilu, here, that it was Nitish Kumar who said in February 2014, against BJP. He joined hands with RJD in 2013 and he passed this statement against BJP that mitti mein mil jayenge, BJP ke saath nahi jayenge. It was not against RJD. Yeah, and he reiterated the same sentence, same line of thing. 2-3 days back that मिट्टी कब उनके साथ जाना कबूल नहीं होगा, मर जाएंगे, उनके साथ कबूल नहीं होगा जाना. So he has been, Nitish Kumar in Bihar politics today, ever since he came to power in November 2005. Nitish Kumar has been, better to say that barring his first term from 2005 to 2010 and all. So these days, Nitish Kumar has lost his political credibility. If I may say so. He has lost his credibility and he is exploring. All the time he's exploring his political opportunities. So in 2013, he ditched BJP. In 2022, he ditched BJP. In 2017, he ditched RJD. So, the same sentence. In August 2022, when Nitish Kumar severed or snapped his ties with the BJP, the then Deputy Chief Minister Tarkishore Prasad said that ऐसा कोई सगा नहीं जिसे नीतीश ने ठगा नहीं. There is no one like Nitish had cheated. Nitish Kumar. And interestingly, when Nitish had deserted RJD in 2017, this Deputy Chief Minister with whom he is running his government, Tejasvi Yadav, had said a similar thing. ऐसा कोई सगा नहीं जिस नीतीश ने ठगा नहीं. So he has been, he has gone up above all these criticisms and snide jibes or remarks against him, making against him. So Nitish Kumar is, exploring his possibilities, and what he is doing these days.
You see this as just another political posturing by him, nothing at all.
Yes, definitely. Yes, definitely. Yeah, okay. We can say that.
Okay. So let me come to Mr. Mishra. Mr. Mishra, given the fact that there have been reports that there has been a strain between RJD and JDU. So if you read Nitish Kumar's statement when he says that he will not realign with BJP, so did he make that statement to cool down the tempers between RJD and JDU?
While snapping ties with RJD in his previous term, Nitish had made a similar statement against Lalu Yadav. He had alleged that ये लोग कुछ करने नहीं देते हैं, pressure डालते हैं. And same statement he made yesterday at Gandhi Smriti near Ganga, when he said these people, means BJP, they were not allowing us to do work.
Right.
So no one can believe him now. His sincerity is doubtful. He had made similar statement both inside the assembly and outside the assembly. Once he said, "Bete ki kasam khate hain," upon which even the Tejasvi Yadav had said on the floor of the assembly, "You have got only one son. ये पता भी नहीं कि वो आपका है भी नहीं." That kind of uncharitable remarks were made against Chief Minister by his now Deputy Chief Minister. So he is basically a man who believes in marriage of convenience and compromise. So no one will believe him, even the latest state.
Okay, I'm also joined by Satish K. Singh, who's been a former editor with Z News. Thank you, sir, so much for joining. And uh, we had finished one round of questioning, and now that you've entered our show, so my question to you is: we're discussing about Nitish Kumar. Why did he make a statement saying that he will not realign with BJP? What do you think is the objective in his mind? Why did he make a statement like that when people already know him as a U-turn chief minister? He's also known as a former and a future chief minister. He's known by all those adjectives, and people don't take him seriously when he makes statements like these. So, what do you think was the idea in his head when he said a thing like this, that I'm not going to realign with BJP ever in his lifetime? Yeah.
In my view, Mr. Nitish Kumar has, flown past the path of U-turn that he has been making. I think he has come to the end of his the last decade of his political career. Now it is very difficult for him to make a U-turn and go back along with BJP. It's now out of question, in my view, because I tell you why. Nobody trusts him, and for any amount of trust to remain, I think he has a bad choice. Even though if he wants to be with them, he can't be, because nobody trusts him. That is the point number one. Point number two is his latest statement must be emanating from the fact that he might have got certain signals from the either Congress party or one front I can see which is in making, called that BRS TRS front. So he has his options open. He has never said that. He hasn't said yesterday that he will be a part of Congress's alliance, or he hasn't opened up on that front. So he wants to keep his options open, because even if there is two fronts within opposition, both of them, they will say they are anti-BJP, anti-Modi. So that there, I think he has kept that option open. So in my view, I don't think he can make a U-turn now, because he's also cornered. He is, in my view, even tied to the moves that he has made, and the kind of enthusiasm that was seen in even Tejasvi Yadav. I saw the body language of Tejasvi yesterday in the same frame.
Okay, let me go to Amarnath Tiwari. What Satish sir was saying. So now, would it be right to say that Nitish Kumar, in a way, is running one of his last battles, where there is a credibility crisis, where he's running out of options? So what does he do now? And his dream for forming a pan-India alliance, which he thought of, probably occupying a prime minister's chair. We do not know how that will happen. So is he a man now who has run out of options completely?
Yes, Nilu, I think that he is a man today that has run out of his options these days. I'm here. I want to interject you for two things. Nitish Kumar will wait for the results of 2024 parliamentary poll. I mean, it all depends on his next maneuvering move, politically maneuvering move after this upcoming parliamentary poll. And he's not going to hand over his reins to his deputy, Tejasvi Yadav, before that general election. I mean, it all depends on that. If BJP comes to power, he will, I think he will change his strategy. Definitely. I mean, there is no way that he will stick to this alliance.
So what happens, Mr. Tiwari? Mr. Tiwari, supposing if BJP does well in these 9 states which go to polls this year, so you are saying that Nitish Kumar might change his strategy?
No, I'm saying that in next parliament, 2024 parliamentary poll.
2024.
I mean,
Okay.
yes,
okay.
2024. I mean, if Narendra Modi comes to power again, then he will change his strategy once again. And he always wants to remain in power in Bihar, come whatever may be, and who alliance is doesn't matter for him. As far as the whole, I mean, pan-India alliance and opposition's alliance is concerned, I mean, the K. Chandrasekhar Rao, KCR, Telangana Chief Minister, has already shown him his path. I mean, he was not invited in this Khammam rally in which three
Right.
chief ministers were there. And Nitish Kumar said that he was not aware of such a meeting or such a rally out there. In February, I mean, coming February 17, I mean, he has also invited some chief ministers, and Nitish Kumar is sending his party president to participate into that function. He's not going out there. I mean, because KCR's strategy is non-BJP and non-Congress. But Nitish Kumar always wants to keep his option with the Congress party. That is the point of difference between them, and it's not been sorted out. So he's a man to keep his options always open to be in power, come whatever it may be. Yeah.
Okay, Satish sir, your audio broke in between and I couldn't hear you, but I'll come back to you. And if you could complete your point, what you were saying about Nitish Kumar, and what Mr. Tiwari also said, that he is a man who might look like as if he's run out of options, but he will still try and maneuver if he sees that BJP is coming back to power in 2024. Yes, sir. Go ahead.
Well, since my audio is breaking, so I will be very short and crisp. Well, I don't think Nitish Kumar joining hands with BJP at any point of time now in his political career. That is one. Second, I haven't said that he will go with the Congress. I think he has just played his dice. He wants to keep two options open within the opposition bank, and that is one, the TRS, and the second one is Congress. If Congress gives him some olive branches, he will like to flock to the Congress. But at the same time, when he's sending his party president to Telangana's rally on 17th, that means he has kept that option open. And in between, if say Congress makes a move after the Bharat Jodo Yatra, he will see whether how Congress is coming, how Congress is playing with him, and what Congress is going to give him. If the Congress doesn't oblige him, take my words, he is 100% going to go with the alternative alliance that is emerging within the opposition rank that consists of TRS, Akhilesh Yadav, even Kejriwal, and maybe Mamta also. So I think he's playing the politics of keeping his options open within opposition rank. No point of time and in no future, I don't think he can now align with BJP. BJP wants to finish him. They have succeeded a bit, and I think he has no option left because, at this point of time, after repeating everything, mar jaunga and not nahi jaunga, it makes a sense. How long you can keep on making those comments? You have to be believed to exist. You have to be believed if you want to exist. And that is where I think Nitish Kumar is.
Okay. Mr. Mishra, I'll come to you now. That whatever Satish sir has just said and what Mr. Tiwari also was saying, would it be right to say that Nitish Kumar doesn't resign or doesn't submit to any kind of position till he has an offer letter in hand? He would not resign from any of his situations or positions till he has an offer letter in hand. Either it is from Congress or from the alternative front, which is emerging out from the KCR and the Aam Aadmi Party front. So which means that Nitish Kumar doesn't have an offer letter from any of these polls right now.
He doesn't wait for any offer letter. His conscience suddenly bites him. आत्मा स्पंदन कभी भी एक बैग हो जाएगा वो. That is the popular thing in Bihar. You remember he had declared several times that he will never compromise on corruption, casteism, criminalization of politics, and latest was this casteism, communalism, corruption. That was the main thing. In 2013, he deserted BJP when Narendra Modi was declared as PM candidate. He withdrew plates for the BJP delegates who were invited at his residence. Next, 2017, he compromised on corruption. He had asked Tejasvi Yadav to make his stand public on raids by CBI and ED on his properties. He had asked Tejasvi to resign. Lalu had bluntly told him no. Then he realigned with BJP, same party which was described as communal in 2013.
Right.
So he had made compromise again, and this time in last August, again rejoined hands with those who were called corrupt, like Tejaswi and so. So he doesn't wait for any offer letter. Suddenly one day, one evening, you will hear that his conscience has been bitten, and so he will desert the ruling alliance. One of the top general secretaries of Janata Dal U had told me in 2017, he telephoned me, कि नीतीश क्या कर रहा है कुछ पता है? बोले, then you see the TV, he had gone to Rajbhavan to tender his resignation. He said कि he is so conservative, इतना कंजूस है कि ये खबर भी हमको नहीं करता है, हम तो पार्टी जनरल सेक्रेटरी. So that is Nitish Kumar. Certainly his conscience will bite. He will rush to Rajbhavan.
Absolutely. And from what you are saying, it's very clear that Nitish Kumar is accustomed to these kind of trapeze acts. And he can do a U-turn, he can surprise anyone with anything. But coming to you, Mr. Tiwari, now, that what happens to JDU? Because if you look at the last elections, the way Chirag Paswan factor actually weakened JDU to a large extent. Now there were murmurs that probably JDU will merge itself, with RJD. Then there have been murmurs that JDU, if at all Nitish Kumar thinks of joining BJP, he might merge his party with BJP. So what happens to the JDU cadres? And when they look at this credibility crisis, which is hanging at Nitish Kumar's head, what is their response? Would they want to continue with Nitish Kumar, with a leader who doesn't have a standing, who is looking for opportunities, hanging in some corner or the other? So what happens to the JDU leaders actually?
Yeah, that
And
is
how
the moot
motivated they are?
Yeah, that is the moot question, Neelu. I mean, the infighting between the RJDU leaders are going on this issue, that whether the party should be merged with RJD or not. Because and Sushil Modi, BJP senior BJP state leader, he had recently said that there will be merger of RJD and JDU very soon. And JDU's parliamentary board chairman Upendra Kushwaha, these days he has raised a banner of revolt and rebel against Nitish Kumar. He said that if it happens, that will be suicidal for the JDU if the merger happens. But the murmur is going on, and the infighting in among JDU leaders also is on this issue. And some are of the view that the party should merge with the RJD, and some are view that it should not lose its identity. I mean, if the party merges with RJD, then there will be nothing left for them to. But the question is that JDU as such, like BJP and RJD, I mean, the party doesn't have any cadre at local levels or block levels to raise the flag or the banner of the party, and it's all in all along Nitish Kumar's party. And Nitish Kumar's caste percentage in the caste-ridden society and society of Bihar is very negligible, 3 or 2.5 or 3% population. So, I mean, Nitish Kumar, what Nitish Kumar will do and what he's going to do, it's very difficult to say. I mean, even the people who are living with, I mean, constantly sitting with him or living with him, and they are not aware of what he's going to do next. I mean, they are also utterly surprised when he takes some decision like snapping ties with someone, or when he was hobnobbing with RJD for 2 months. I mean, very few JDU leaders were knowing all this, what is going on in the party and all. So it is very difficult to predict what he's going to do next politically, because he is a master of maneuvering. And the same, Deputy Tejaswi Yadav, Deputy Chief Minister, has said that his Paltu Chacha, uncle turn quote, I mean, that very famous quote, jive against Nitish Kumar. So what he will do, it's very difficult to say. But on the issue of merger, I mean, there is infighting going on between the JDU leaders these days.
Right. But Satish, sir, if I may ask you that if there is so much of infighting happening between RJD and JDU, so what happens to the Grand Alliance government? Is it almost on the verge of collapse, or both Nitish and Tejaswi will ensure that at least the government remains intact?
They will try their best that the government remains intact. But see, Neelu, I like to recall something very personal. I have never gone wrong on Bihar's prediction, if I may say so. Never. When the RJD and the JDU, Nitish Kumar, came together, I was the one to have predicted on Lok Sabha TV, but much before, 2 months back.
Right.
And last time also, I think in conversation with you also, or in some of your shows, I had said that 9th August is the date that they will snap the ties with the BJP, Nitish Kumar. So when you are asking me this question, I think that mere dimag mein this comes, that this government is going to see an abrupt end. Abrupt end. I'm not going to give you any dates, but it can come to an abrupt end. That doesn't mean
You're saying that this
whether
abrupt ending might come before the 2024 polls, or you don't want to give any
100%, 100%. This much I'm sure, 100%.
Okay.
100%. Either Nitish will do it or BJP will engineer this, but it has to happen. Number one. Number two, when we are talking about alliance or mergers, it can happen, but that also doesn't ensure the government from remaining in office. That doesn't look like that. But the last thing I would say that I'm not going to buy this argument now. Nitish Kumar is going to join hands with BJP pre-24, post-24. It's all about the question of, merging JDU with RJD. It can happen. I can't deny the fact. But I don't think, you see, Bihar is on the top of a scheme in the BJP's grand plans. And I think they have made a lot of inroads in last 3-4 months. So we have to see. I think what's Nitish, if you want to track Nitish, then there is only one thing to track. Whether Congress obliges him with what he wants or the Congress doesn't. Till now, it hasn't. Till now, it hasn't. Till now, it hasn't, in the sense that Nitish Kumar was said to be walking along with Rahul Gandhi. He did not. He did not in Bharat Jodo Yatra. And the second thing is that if Congress doesn't oblige him what he's looking for, elevation in terms of, say, some opposition kind of cementation and some convener sort of things, whatever, certainly you will see. I'm telling you with certainty. Let me tell you with, again emphasizing on this point, that he's going to be a part of Chandrasekhar's, KCR's initiative. 100%. This is a prediction I am making it to you again. Because I have some information as well. Let me tell you, I have some information as well.
Okay. So that could be a scoop as well. But looking at the larger picture of so far, whatever the discussion has happened, Mr. Mishra, I'll come to you towards the last leg. That now, what do we assume? According to Mr. Satish K. saying, there's going to be an abrupt ending of the Grand Alliance government. And Nitish Kumar, as Mr. Tiwari has said, that, he will still try and maneuver things, maybe with what, like Satish sir said, that he might explore his options with the KCR front. So do we stare or do we look upon Nitish Kumar as a personality who is completely, pulverized as far as his brand is concerned? And or he will still try and rebuild his brand in some way or the other and establish his credibility in Bihar?
Mr. Nitish Kumar will now be known as a great social reformer. His campaign for total prohibition, his campaign for dowry-less marriages, his campaign for women empowerment, like giving bicycles to girl students, etc.
In that
But
way,
not as a great politician.
Social reformer who's not too worried about the political imprint his party or he will have.
Like yesterday, he copied Mahatma Gandhi at his Gandhi Smriti, when he said these people, they had tried to kill Bapu, who was interested in protecting Muslims. So he projected himself as the second protector of Muslims after Mahatma Gandhi. So he will be better known as social reformer. His first inning was good as great administrator, giving good governance. But in the subsequent innings, he has failed as administrator, but succeeded as a politician.
Okay. Okay, so the man who began his journey as a Sushasan Babu now wants to be seen as a social reformer, but we do not know what his next battle will be. It was wonderful having both of you on the program, Mr. Mishra, Amarnath Tiwari. Thank you so much for joining. And share this video as much as possible. Send us your feedback and stay tuned to the Federal. Thank you so much.
Subscribe to the Federal's YouTube page for more interesting updates.